Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here, and this is an idea I had for off-season fun. What better way to feed our football hunger throughout the off-season than with a little film study here and there? And the idea is one big play. Is there one big play that you could think of that might be cool to take a look at just that one play and see what everybody's doing and kind of take your time with that one play? Look at all 22 players and figure it out. So I put that out there on Facebook and Twitter the other day, and my friend Caleb sent me the question, the big third down conversion that led Alabama to the come from behind win against Mississippi State. Here's that play, 3rd and 15 with 38 seconds left last November.
Here they come, Hurts to Ridley, got it at the 45, at the 40. Ridley gets Alabama in field goal range, stepping out at the 26.
Now before we break it down, here's what you have to know. State had gotten off the field on defense all night long on third down by blitzing and going after Jalen Hurts. Alabama was 3 of 10 that night on third down. They did have one fourth down conversion. But those 3 of 10 third downs, most of the time when they didn't convert those 7 times, there was a couple of runs that came up short of the sticks, but most of the times it's incompletes and pressures. Like the first third down of the game, it was a sack deep in Alabama territory. But 2 of the 3 third down conversions, just like this one, were completions that went for huge yardage because it was kind of an all or nothing approach from Todd Grantham and the Mississippi State defense. So the first thing is tie game, 38 seconds when they snap it. Watch the play and then we'll come back and look. Secondary comes up, shows a blitz, pressure. He looks at it, decides what to do. The pressure gets picked up and you hit a slant. It's just 3-on-3 with nobody behind it. And it's a big first down on 3rd and 15. It led to the winning score. Now, if you go back and look pre-snap, one thing that jumps out at you is secondary. So let's look at the secondary first of all for Mississippi State. There is a safety back here. It's Jonathan Abram. If you look, this is also safety McLaurin, and here on this hash is J.T. Gray. So that's nickel. That's nickel defense. 4 down linemen, only 2 linebackers in the game. So 4-2. Corner personnel here on the outside. As we said, there's already 2 safeties, and that's your nickel back. So this is 5 defensive backs. And what they do, they'd gotten off the field all day in third down by bringing pressure in his face and off the edge. So they show that here. And because of showing that, or holding the snap here with a stopped clock and you had time to do it, now he's getting a little bit of a look that, hey, yeah, they're going to do what they've done the whole game. Let's look at it first. This was right after a timeout, and Jalen Hurts had time to kind of talk about it with Brian Dable and Saban and think it over. So now he sees this. Safety comes up, and already on alignment now, it looks like man-to-man here, man-to-man here, man-to-man here. And if it stays that way, this is 8 defenders, 4 down, 2 linebackers, 2 DBs. That's 8 guys all right here in the box. And if you look at the personnel to block, because it's a 3-receiver formation, 5 linemen, a tight end is 6, and the 7th. So you've got them outnumbered, right? If they bring everybody. It's 7 blockers for 8 guys in the box if that coverage holds up, and that's exactly what happens. So he looks at it, gets ready to snap the ball after it settles. Now, let's look at the protection before we look at the route. 5 offensive linemen, they're going to protect well. They've got this tight end on their edge versus 4 down. But look at the second-level players. Here comes McLaurin on one edge. Late, you're going to get a look to see if the back goes out, and then come late because the back's in protection from Leo Lewis. Errol Thompson is shooting that A-gap right beside the center, straight into the face of the quarterback, which he's the key to it. He's got to get there. And then Abram is coming over there over the tackle as well to try to get somebody free on the backside. That's the 4 guys blitzing on the second level. Watch the key block here, and it is the running back, Damian Harris for Alabama. Watch, his is the key block. Right now, because this is going to be a quick throw against man-to-man, 8-man pressure, the guy who can get there first is Errol Thompson, the linebacker, coming from middle linebacker spot right up the chute. If nobody picks him up right here, or if Harris misses this block, then Errol Thompson is going to pressure the quarterback, and he's going to have a hard time making this throw that he ultimately makes. But this block by the running back is the key. Watch him pop the linebacker and flip him right at the line of scrimmage. So there's the key block. He's the one guy that can get there quick enough in the face of the quarterback to keep him from being able to make that throw right at the chute. You're getting pressure off the edge. It's just it can't affect him quickly enough because of the route here that is run one-on-one by Ridley. So protection good. It's essentially a three-step drop route. But that block by the running back, Damien Harris, is the key that really springs this play to get the ball out on time. And then you get the completion on the slant. Now let's go back and look at the route. You saw he was the one receiver side and is running that quick slant because he's looking at all this. He sees the man-to-man. This is a sight read. They're going to take it deeper on the other side, and it's two crossers on top, again, knowing that it's pressure. And the way this works is when he completes it here, you actually almost kind of get this natural pick or mesh out here in the middle of the field to make it harder for the defenders to track him down. So on the route, because there's no coverage back here deep for Mississippi State, there was a lot of cushion, and this is just executed really well on 3rd and 15 by Alabama. And a lot of receivers are going to catch this, and a DB is going to catch him and tackle him right here short of the first down stick. Not first-round draft pick receiver Calvin Ridley. Can't catch him. He's off and running. Big play, and it led to the winning score. So the blitz pickup by Damien Harris was huge in that, because if the linebacker comes free right in your face, even though it's a three-step drop and you're throwing it quickly, it still can affect your throw because you might be getting hit, or you're trying to throw through his arms, or you're just being pressured. But because of that knockdown in the middle there, the guys coming off the edge had no chance to get to Jalen Hurts, and he just calmly threw the completion. Big run by Ridley against the man-to-man, and one play later, and the rest is history. And the very next play, with Mississippi State having been beaten with no safety back on the previous play, this time they keep Jonathan Abram back there as a free safety, and it's man-to-man coverage, but man-free with a free safety. Issue is ball's on the left hash, so the wide side of the field has the two receiver side, and so he's shaded over this way, right? So if you look, he's still in the middle of the hash, even the ball's on the left hash, and there's all this room right here. And it clears up the picture, the fact that State is in a nickel three-man front, right? So this is your other safety coming off the edge, and with everybody coming here, it clears up the throwing lane for what is an easy throw and catch on a slant for a touchdown to win the game. So that's how it happened. One big play. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any others like this that you would like to see, please send me the idea. There's two good ways to do it. I'm Radio Wyatt on Twitter, or message me on Facebook, facebook.com/Radio Wyatt. All right, see you next time.